First of all, I didn't know what a Mirage was.
As I got more acclimated to Mirage and like started to understand it more, I started to like embrace it, and I really like began to like it and what it was about.
I definitely felt more confident going into this, and especially considering like it was my also second year as section leader.
I guess coming in as a junior, I felt more prepared than I did as a sophomore or a freshman because I knew what I was doing.
Well, I mean, I was really nervous because like I actually, had an impact on other people this year, like a direct one, and that was kind of cool.
I was a little worried at first because we were gonna have a 4-person guard.
I know what I'm doing. I can actually help people now, and I'll know what I'm talking about.
And I hope I make this season a good one.
I was excited for the show. My first 3 years were kind of different.
So before I joined marching band, I was very shy. I didn't really have a lot of friends, and I didn't really like talking to any other people outside of like this small group of people, which was like my 2 friends and my family. And now this is my family.
Family.
Like before I joined, I was like a lot more quiet and a lot more reserved.
I didn't have like a very solid friend group. Like I didn't have a lot of friends. It was like me, Ace, and Emma, and like it was kind of us against the world, I guess.
I really lacked a lot of confidence in myself.
I haven't been this close since I moved from Maryland.
It gives me a sense of like I can talk to anybody and not know what they're talking about and still like be able to go into a conversation and still hold up my part.
As a better person, it's taught me a lot about like teamwork and cooperating and working as a unit.
I have to take enough responsibilities to myself.
Like marching bands just are all around, like I think made me a happier person in general.
Just having those friends and being in such a good group of kids has just like pushed me to thrive to be that like happy, more like enthusiastic personality that I have.
You know, this season definitely helped me shape into that better person I was trying to be.
Honestly, joining marching band was the best decision I've ever made in my life.
It's given me every opportunity, or at least the beginning to every opportunity I've had over the past 4 years.
So it teaches you a lot of commitment because it's a lot of hours, but not only is it hours, it's also you owe the rest of your section and the rest of your band. You owe it to them to be good.
It taught me how to trust others more.
On the first day you walk through the door and you don't know what you're signing yourself up for, but after that you just like know what you're doing.
But like just having like people next to me and like just having a good time going out places and chilling with them is what really makes marching band good. And it's also like one of the closest friendships and communities you'll get.
Spending a lot of time with a lot of other people, you get to know them pretty well.
But then in marching band, you have a lot of groups from like different stereotypes. So just to kind of be submerged into all of that and like the melting pot that it creates is something that you can't really replicate, and that's why I like being in it.
You come in and everyone's so welcome, and we spend so much time together.
It's something that if you don't know who you are, you'll find yourself there because someone else will help you find yourself, because you'll meet people who will bring you to who you actually are.
You know, sometimes they'll show you a friendship because, you know, 1 out of every 1 times you'll probably make a friend in marching band.
It's their rule number one. Their rule number one is always look good, and you guys looked good today. So thank you for pushing through and making yourselves look good. All right.
So tonight's your last night to really get out there and get after the show. It's your last chance to go out there and have your best run of this show, Mirage, ever, because after Saturday, this show and this group of people, this amazing, amazing group of people is no longer together anymore. The 2018 Marching Titans are gone. And I've been part of, this is my seventh iteration being part of this band, and you guys are so freaking special. So thank you so much for letting me be a small part of your family, and let's go back and let's have a great rehearsal.
Yeah! So as we're sitting here in this super warm room, a lot more warm than the band down there, reflecting on last season, on this season. Any last minute things, Nick?
Serious or funny? Because this band was awesome.
It was great.
It was a great year.
It was a great year. I don't know if anyone will ever see this. Definitely a great year. Great year to teach. Kids worked hard.
See, the thing about this year's band is that they kind of got it like really early. It was like September, and I remember like being at rehearsal and just being like, oh, they get it. Like they understand this, you know? It was really cool to see.
We can only like teach so much, but so much of it is just personal growth and just figuring stuff out on your own.
And it's been weird too because like we saw like such a range of outcomes from the show, like anywhere from, you know, not placing well to having great runs and great scores. And like at the end of the day, I think I think all the kids realized that like we're not here for the number, we're here for that feeling when we get off the field. And like some of the kids who like we saw in the first couple practices, and we were like, holy heck, like how are we gonna get them through the season? And then like to today, it's night and day growth, personal growth.
And like some of you guys came and you were super shy, and now we just can't get you to shut up.
But like that's what's, I've said this to Charvel so many times before, like that's what's so special about this activity is that it gives the kids who would have never otherwise had the opportunity to be the coolest kid in a particular activity, and gives them that opportunity to be that. And that's what I love about it, and that's what I love to see from every year's band.
Super proud of you guys. Look at this view.
It was such a different Nats. And this year was just, it was all over the place.
I wonder what's going to happen now that we're not warmed up, but I think it was beneficial that we get warmed up in the cold environment at MetLife beforehand, so that we're like used to it and we don't have to like warm up again.
This year, Nationals felt a bit different than past years because we didn't have a rehearsal that day. There wasn't any of the rehearsal to really tie up the season, and it almost made the day feel more like a show day and less of a practice day.
And we didn't hype it up too much because we knew once the moment actually came, everyone would naturally get hyped up.
Oh yeah, when the buses were pulling up to the stadium, that was my fourth time seeing it, and then I was like, it's about time again. After your fourth time, you would expect it to still feel like smaller, but it just doesn't.
Leaving the buses and doing our warm-ups, it was very windy and all of our uniforms were blowing around. I was trying to like put my mind off that, even though I knew my uniform was definitely blowing away. I just tried to keep focused, keep on track.
The wind's really blowing hard. We've never had to worry about wind.
We stop rehearsing and we start to get into show mode. And that's when Nationals gets real, because that's when seniors realize this is it, juniors realize the seniors are gone, everyone's like, this is it for this season. We've worked for, 400, 500 hours to come to this moment. And that's an emotional moment for everyone in the marching band, whether you love it or hate being in the band. You love that day.
The 20 minutes like leading up, we were in the tunnel. Like we were shadowed from the cold, but like it was kind of like our own sanctuary where we like charged up and became so like committed to helping out each other and like performing to the best of our own abilities.
And then like walking through the tunnel, it doesn't get any easier. However many years you do it and however many times you do it, it's still the same feeling.
We probably stand there for about 2 minutes, but that 2 minutes feels like an hour when you're standing there waiting. And we start to march on the field. And right as I like slipped the turf, I was like, that's it. Like, this is my last show.
It kind of kicked in a little. This is my last time down here. This is the last time I'm gonna be here, and this is the last time I'm gonna see all this.
And I was gonna like miss all my friends, when I leave.
It's finally going to pay off, only if I make it pay off.
But like MetLife, it's like multiple decks of stands, like all sides, so all around you.
It makes you so happy because you're like, these are the people that I just spent like the last 3-4 months with, and like the amount of like fun stuff you did together.
I think we all realized that this was the last time we were going to be in this group together. Even if we hang out after, even if we do like parades, this is the last time that we're actually going to be performing the show. And I think for all of us, this show has been extra important compared to other shows, just from the growth that we've all gone through, not just the new kids.
So we walk on the field and we look under the guard blocker and we see Emily and Aaron just standing there holding the guard blockers, just smiling at us, giving us thumbs up.
When I walked off, I knew I was done. Like, it was just like nothing could change it, even if I marched to the best of my ability. And then I follow up the drum line, I just see all 4 of them holding hands.
I felt really good going out of the performance because I knew, I'd done everything I had and it was a good season overall.
Doesn't matter what our placement was, we personally had a very good score.
But it's just a good feeling, and seeing everyone come together like the 4 years, it's like, it's the best.
For some weird reason, I wasn't feeling sad at all that day. Like, I was just happy.
Hello, Flukes. I love you guys. I loved the laughs that we had. Sam, you're graduating. I'm gonna miss you so much. Shreya and Abby, I love you guys. I love like when we would stand in the circle woodwind set and we would just laugh. And Emily, you're an amazing section leader and I love you so much.
So it's been a great season. I think like I couldn't be prouder to be your guys' section leader. You guys have all done so amazing this season, and I can't thank you enough.
So like I've had a really great season with you guys basically, and throughout the season you guys have been really great kids just to work with, and I seriously couldn't ask more. Next year is gonna be even better than this one.
Just please come back. Like, I know you might think that it was a waste of time, or just remember all the good times we had in the library where I chucked Danny's phone into the trash can.
We all put in our best, and we all really worked with each other and talked with each other and had the best time we could. And I wish you all luck.
Florides, I am proud of what we have accomplished this season. I started the section out with nobody, it's just me. So getting you all guys to believe in me that we could actually make something special happen, like, I will be forever in debt to you guys, and I appreciate how hard you're willing to work and your commitment to show up most of the time.
Being a senior and being able to be friends with freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors alike, it was unique. It was the best section I've had, and I could not have made it through the year if I didn't have that section.
You guys did such an amazing job. I'm so glad that I got the chance to march and play with you guys.
Keep up the good work. and try and be like less stupid.
Stay frosty, low brass section.
Don't slip.
I had a great season. Proud of you guys.
I just want to say to you guys, I appreciate every single one of you. You made it a great season, and guess what? Next year's my senior year, so I have another year.
You guys are my best friends. I wouldn't trade any of you for anything in the whole world. And I just love you girls. And you guys killed it this season, and I can't wait for our senior year to see what you guys bring next.
A little bit of crying this season going on, but you know what? You guys were there for me to comfort me, and you know, I wouldn't pick anyone else to be there by my side.
But I don't know, I love you and thanks for everything that you do for me.
So when you guys were put in your positions in, what was it? Must have been December, if not late November. I was thinking about, you know, how could this season possibly go after Connor and Blair left? And I'll admit, like, I was worried, not only just like for you guys because you're gonna have me as a teacher, but you know, for myself because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do it. And because of you guys, I've learned a lot about myself, and I'm very, very proud of both of you. I've had my ups and downs in my seasons here, but I have no regrets of joining marching band, sticking with it or anything. It is the best decision I made.
This was a great season. Like, I couldn't want more from this band, being as it is.
You know, the moment's there, and it's not. And you just have to enjoy it while it lasts, because you never know when it's just gonna vanish.
You have your arguments, your disagreements, you're unhappy, you're mad, but you have your happy moments, the good reps, the compliments, the happy times. But in the end, none of those little things matter. What does matter is that you found something to stick with for the rest of your life, something that you truly care about, and something that you love to do.
Very important.
And here we are, folks, back at it with the game of...
Welcome back.
Let's say a little no action. Let's see a little yes action.
Shake it out.
All right, shake it out. Let's go left to right, left to right.
Like your life depends on it.
I straight up dread rehearsal sometimes, and on those days, like, you just gotta look left, look right, you gotta step up to the plate, and
finish the plate.
How do the people?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, this is quality
Last time we were recording Charbel's vlog, there was no sound, thanks Emma, but we're gonna spit out some facts about North Jersey. North Jersey has the most bird feathers flying around than any other.
It's actually just radiation.
It's radiation. It also has more porta potties per capita than any other city. Dr. Mike!
Dr. Mike, you're on camera.
Last one! Yeah. Hey, focus.
Detail. Win some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Detail. Order arms. Hey.
Of course, this is what we spend our break doing.
Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? Please give it back to me. Yours to take. It must have fell when I lost my mind.
Alright, and when you check your
Somebody help, 'cause I can't find my way. Nobody move, nobody move.
actually step up to the plate and finish it. And we really need to step up to the plate and finish it. It really shows that you have to step up to the plate and finish it. You know, which required me to step up to the plate and having to finish it.
Hey, bye.